Hello and welcome. What's up, everybody? As you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be something a little bit different. This is a topic that I've wanted to do a video on for a long time now, just never got around to actually sitting down and knocking it out. And since we are coming to the end of the road with Beetlejuice, if you guys aren't up to speed with what's going on with the boat, you can go back and watch my previous 2 videos and that will fill you in on everything that's been going on. But since we are coming to the end of the road with Beetlejuice, I thought now would be a perfect time to go ahead, sit down, and knock this video out. We got thunderstorms rolling through the area. I'm off the water today, but I wanted to sit down and make this video for you because I thought it would be an interesting topic, and I think this will be fun. We're gonna do 5 things that I love about my Skeeter ZX190 Beetlejuice, the 2010 ZX bass boat. It's been a staple here on the channel for the past 2 years. It's been an amazing ride, but that ride is drawing to a close, and I want to get this video done before the boat is gone. So for any of you out there who may be looking to purchase your first bass boat, anybody in that 19-foot range, if you wanted to know more about what I think about my Skeeter and the experiences that I've had throughout the duration of ownership, then this video is for you. I'm gonna break it down for you. We're gonna do 5 things that I love about my Skeeter bass boat, and then tomorrow's video, you guys see where this is going? All right, so let's go ahead and just jump right off into it. 5 things that I absolutely love about my 2010 Skeeter ZX190. Now I want to mention that this is in no specific order. These are just 5 different things that I love about the Skeeter. It's not top to bottom. Number 1 isn't any more significant than number 5. So keep that in mind when you hear this list. I'm just gonna go through and tell you guys the 5 things that I thought of that stand out to me the most. And that's what it is. This is just my opinion. Don't take it too serious. If you disagree, that's okay. Go down below into the comments and let me know what you like about the boat. And then maybe in tomorrow's video, you see where this is going. Anyways, 5 things that I love about my 2010 Skeeter ZX190 Beetlejuice. Here we go. Number 1 may come as no surprise. This is my favorite piece of equipment on the entire boat. It's the first thing that I did to the boat after I got it home, and that is add an Ultrex. That's right, the Minn Kota Ultrex trolling motor. In my own humble opinion, the Minn Kota Ultrex is the best, most well-built trolling motor on the market. For me personally, it is my preference, even over the other models that I have used. For me, Minn Kota, the Ultrex, it's the best in the business when it comes to trolling motors. They're extremely well-built. All I have to go off is my own personal experience, and my experience with both Minn Kota product and Minn Kota customer service has been awesome. So I'm throwing that up on the list as number 1. The first thing that I absolutely love about my Skeeter is the Ultrex. I cannot even imagine being out there on the water without my Ultrex. If you guys have been following along here on the channel, you know that the Ultrex has been a favorite, and I could not see myself being out there fishing without it. It's just a game changer. That's all there is to it. Not just the spot lock feature, but everything that comes along with that Ultrex. The way it works, it just works, and I love it. That's my number 1 here on the list. Kicking it off, Minn Kota Ultrex, absolutely love it. But let's roll on to the second thing that I love about my Skeeter. The second thing that I love about my Skeeter is the speed. That's right, top speed. Beetlejuice is a ripper. I have reached a top speed in the boat with just me, about half a tank of gas, and no gear, no water in the live wells, of 64.8 miles per hour, which is pretty respectable for a 19-foot boat with a 175 on the back of it. Now, when I'm fully loaded and I'm full of gas and I have a partner with me, the boat consistently runs 62 miles per hour. 62, that's pretty respectable. 175 horsepower, 19 foot, ripping at a consistent 62, top speed of almost 65 miles per hour. Trust me, in a 19-foot boat, 65 is ripping. So I'm happy with the top speed, and that's why it comes in at number 2 on the list, because once I realized that I could get that boat up to almost 65, I was stoked. That's fast enough for me out there in the 19-footer, and I've seen a lot of posts online of other guys struggling to reach those numbers. So I was satisfied. Maybe some of you speed demons out there want to go a little bit faster than that, but for a 19-footer, 65 miles per hour, pretty spot on for me. When I'm taking off in the morning and I'm running, I've got her hammered down, pedal to the metal, and we were ripping a consistent 62 with full fuel, full gear. Not bad at all. Number 2 on the list, definitely speed. All right, now let's move on to number 3. The third thing on the list that I love about the Skeeter is it's gonna tie back into that top speed. It goes along with the motor. Like I said, 175 horsepower HPDI, high pressure direct injection VMAX Yamaha 2-stroke motor. And because of that, The third item on the list is going to be the maintenance that comes along with that. That's right. My third favorite thing about the Skeeter is the two-stroke maintenance. Maintenance on the two-cycle outboards is a little bit easier and a little cheaper than some of these modern four-strokes. Let me tell you why. The motor does all the work for you, mixes your gas and oil together. Really, yearly maintenance, all you need to do is change your lower unit oil out every 100 hours, replace your fresh water impeller, make sure you always have fresh two-cycle oil in it. If your plugs are good, that's pretty much it, man. She's ready to rip. There's not a lot of maintenance that comes along with them two-cycle motors, as a lot of you gearheads out there may already know, are a bit more simple than the four strokes. And that's why the third thing on my list that I love about my Skeeter is the two-stroke maintenance intervals. Doesn't need to spend near as much time in the shop. Replace that lower unit oil every 100 hours or yearly, and you're good to go, ready to rip. Maintenance has been virtually carefree on the Skeeter, and that is why that is number 3 on the list. The two-stroke maintenance, man, tough to beat when it comes to keeping up with the motor and the two strokes. It's a simpler design. There's not as much stuff going on mechanically, less stuff to go wrong, less maintenance required. That's a plus in my book, so that comes in at number 3. Let's roll on to number 4, the fourth thing on the list. The fourth thing on the list, things I love about my Skeeter, is the hot foot. This is the first boat that I ever had that had a hot foot installed on it, and man, it's a game changer. If you're in a bass boat and you don't have a hot foot, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Upgrade, because not only is it awesome because you get to press the pedal like you do in your car when you need to accelerate, press the gas pedal, the boat goes, but for safety reasons, in the event that for some reason you are ejected from the boat while you're not wearing your kill switch, you should always have your kill switch attached. It will rebound and reduce acceleration automatically if for some reason you are ejected out of the boat and your motor does not shut off from your kill switch. You should always be wearing your kill switch so that that doesn't even become a possibility. But as we all know, some of us are maniacs. Not everybody follows the rules, and that is just another added layer of protection. If you come off the pedal, the boat is gonna roll back down to an idle instead of just being full bore, full throttle, all the way forward. And in addition to all that, it's just easier, it's better. Bump the boat and forward, then you got your gas pedal. I love the hot foot, and that is why it's coming in at number 4 here on this list of the 5 things that I love about my Skeeter ZX190. Let's keep rolling. We got one more on the list. What is the last thing that I love about the Skeeter? Well, I'm gonna tell you, and this one may come as no surprise, or some of you may think this one is dumb, but I don't care, because whether you want to admit it or not, it matters. And the 5th thing on the list, the number 5 thing that I love the most about my Skeeter ZX190 Beetlejuice, is the looks, the aesthetics, the paint, the color, the lines, the glitter. Everything about that boat just looks awesome to me. I love the way it looks sitting in the water. I love the way it looks sitting on the trailer in my driveway. Every time I pull into the house and I look at the front of my boat, I'm like, man, that is a slick looking ride. Stoked on the way Beetlejuice looks, and I think for an almost 12-year-old vessel, she's keeping up with the times just fine. Has modern, sleek styling that anyone would be proud to be on the water with, especially me. Love that boat, love the way it looks, and I could probably ramble on and on listing things that I love, but those were the 5 things that I came up with for this list. I think those are the 5 things that stand out to me. Of course, there are many things that I love about the boat, but those are the things that just jump to the top of the page when I was thinking about everything that I love about the boat. The Ultrex, the top speed, the 2-cycle maintenance, the hot foot, amazing, and of course, the way she looks good, and it's gonna make an amazing boat for somebody. It's hard to believe that the journey with Beetlejuice is drawing to a close. Once more, if you guys wanna get up to speed with what's going on with the boat, won't be around for much longer. Make sure you go back and watch the past couple videos on the channel. Things are gonna be moving along quick, so I wanted to go ahead and knock out this top 5 video for you guys. And in tomorrow's video, you guessed it, we're gonna do 5 things that I hate about my Skeeter ZX190. So if you guys wanna see that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, we're gonna be boat shopping. There's gonna be a new boat here soon, and I'm going to be bringing you guys along for the ride. Buying my 2nd bass boat, you know we'll be shooting that video, and I would love to have you guys rip along with me on the adventure. I'm gonna take a really quick moment to thank 6th Sense Fishing for riding with us, supporting us, and keeping the dream alive. You guys make sure you check out 6thsensefishing.com. Use JR10 at checkout for 10% off everything on their website. They've been dropping some really cool stuff lately, so get over there, shop around, use that code JR10 for the win. Shoot me a DM on Instagram with that screenshot of your order so that I can give you a shout out. At the Justin Royal is my Instagram account. I'd love to hear from you guys over there so that I can give you some public recognition for using that JR10 code and helping us keep the lights on and the cameras rolling over here, because best believe without you guys, we could not do it. Also, as you see behind me, we still have a few hats left, t-shirts available as well on theheaterzone.com. That's the official J Royal merch. Get in where you fit in. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support lately. You continue to blow me away, and I cannot wait to continue this adventure with you guys. There is some exciting stuff coming your way in the very near future, and you know these cameras will be rolling when it all goes down. But that's about all I got for you. That about does it. That about wraps her on up. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now, but I'll see you in the next one.